So these are Cooper ATTs, and they're considered to be an all-terrain tyre for SUVs and light four-wheel drives. And I want to explain that not all all-terrain tyres are built equal. Fairly recently, there was a couple in the United States, and they were planning on going out camping and just exploring the country. And so they did just that. They got in their new Toyota four-wheel drive and they went off. I can't remember exactly where, but it was a lot of dirt and a lot of gravel roads, rocky roads. And unfortunately for them, I'm gonna have to shoot inside the car because it is really windy outside. All right, so these dudes in America, an elderly couple dudes, they started going off-road, and they were on highway terrain tires, and obviously a few kilometers or few miles into the dirt, they had a tire blowout. So they replaced it with their spare, and then their spare had a blowout. They were a little bit worried, and it was an expensive tow for them back to civilization. Luckily, they went to a tire shop, and the tire man said to them, well, you guys want to go off-road, you're gonna need some all-terrains. Bad American accent. And so they went and bought some all-terrains for their car. And rather happily and cheerfully, they went back out off-road into the wilderness, and this time they had 3 tire blowouts. So off they went back to the tire shop, and they went through the cycle a couple of times until they realized the difference between all-terrain tires and LT or light truck constructed all-terrain tires. There is a big difference, and a lot of manufacturers would have the same tire, the same pattern, in both just normal construction and LT construction. LT stands for light truck, and it's a term used within the tire business to define a tire that is built to a significantly stronger specification. Why don't they just build all-terrain tires with LT construction? It's because it can affect the ride and handling and comfort of that tire. LT construction means that usually there are many more plies in both the sidewall and the actual carcass of the tire itself, and that makes it a little bit firmer and a little bit harder, which means that if you're really comfort orientated, you're really old, and you can notice every little bump and dip in the road, by putting LT tires on, it can be a little bit uncomfortable for some people. I think for most of us, we probably wouldn't care, or we wouldn't even notice. If you are planning on doing off-roading, anywhere there is sharp rocks or even dirt or gravel roads, and your car weighs quite a bit, and especially if you don't feel like getting out and letting some air out of your tires and then pumping them up, definitely make sure your tires are LT rated all-terrains and not just passenger all-terrains. Okay, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.